Hey guys, Rian Peterson, Sales Flow. Today we're going to spend some time on why businesses fail in their sales and marketing to grow themselves. Now, we've dealt across all industries, and one of the biggest challenges that we pick up is that people struggle to scale their businesses with new clients. Now, it should be a pretty easy conversation if you can solve problems and you have a great service offering. And why is it so difficult for salespeople and consultants and businesses to have that first introductory conversation with clients? Now, we see people do it wrong all the time.
If you haven't heard of the SWOT system, you're in for a real treat. I know everyone's busy, so I'm going to jump straight into it. Today, I'm going to share a 4-step process that'll massively scale your business with new clients, and it'll do so on autopilot. In other words, once you've implemented the SWOT system, there'd be no need for manual prospecting in your business. Now, a few years ago, I would have been very skeptical of a system like this. I was taught that you had to work real hard, hit the phone, email, even walk into businesses back in the day. Then once you actually got the meeting, you had to close the deal, handle objections, get the signature. I'm going to show you how to get the right clients that actually need your services to come to you. Sounds good? Okay, let's take a look at who this is for. So if you're a success-driven business owner, consultant, service industry professional, where the growth of your business depends on getting a constant flow of new clients, and if it's not just about getting more clients, but you need the right clients who want to talk to you and who need your services, then this is the system you need to look at. I'm going to show you how to get the clients that you want, whenever you want, and using a fully automated process. In other words, no more manual prospecting, no more reaching out to clients on a manual basis, but actually automating the full process. So clients, and the focus being on the right clients reaching out to you. I'm going to show you how to overcome the price war with competitors that a lot of companies still struggle with, to drop prices, to be competitive in the marketplace. I'm going to show you how to overcome that. I'm going to show you how to overcome the decline phase that most businesses face. And the reason they face this is when they launch the business and they actually start selling their products and services to clients, at some stage of the business grows so much that they don't have the time to either service the existing clients or to further grow with manual processes in the business. And then the business goes into a decline phase, which happens 80% of the time. And I'm going to show you how to do all of this without writing a single blog or an email or a cold call or becoming the next best-selling author or creating that dreaded LinkedIn post that most people spend their days on and weeks on to try and generate new business. So here's our promise to you. This SWOT system has been tried, tested, refined, and proved. If you follow the steps we teach, you'll never have to return to the old approach of getting clients. In other words, the manual prospecting process. And in the future, new clients will reach out to you instead of you going to them. Here's a very important note before we continue. So there are no quick rich schemes, guys. It takes hard work and dedication to implement any system that'll get the right clients to come to you. And if your company or you are not good at what you do, unfortunately, I can't help you. You've got to be really good and dedicated at what you're doing and solving people's problems and implementing systems for people that actually change their lives. And none of our client results are typical. In other words, the people that are extremely successful with our system have overcome their own challenges and worked really hard to get the desired results. So ask yourself this, does this sound like your business? You know your services are great. You just need to get in front of potential clients to prove it, and you're still struggling to get enough new client meetings for your product or service. Your team are still using the manual prospecting processes to get in front of clients, run out of time, it's manual, so they've got to do it every week and they get busy. They don't have the time for prospecting. In other words, they don't have a revenue model that is predictable. So 1 month you'll do really good and cash flow will be great, and the next month it'll drop off. Competitors are beating you to new business. The other sales team, some of the other consultants are always there before you get there. Other companies are achieving levels of success that you want. However, you don't understand why they're doing this and how they're so successful, because they're not better than you. You're working way, way, way too hard in your business. You have no time for your family, holidays, any of those luxury things that you dreamed about when you started your business. Technology and online marketing is voodoo instead of an asset to you, so you don't understand how to utilize these platforms. So the real problem is this: you still haven't adapted to the new way of marketing, and you need to make huge shifts in your strategy to adapt and to get in front of the right kind of clients. And once you make these, you'll have control over who you work with and how you really grow your business with new clients. Just a little bit about ourselves. I've been in sales and marketing for a period of 30 years and received numerous awards for this. And as a team, we've mentored hundreds of businesses to automate their client growth. We currently, in our own business, generate more than 80 new client conversations with this exact method every month. You need to make sure that you have a couple of shifts in your business if you want to implement the SWOT system successfully. You need to operate, number one, with total integrity towards your clients and towards everyone in your business. You need to strive to be the best at what you do. In other words, you need to beat the competitors with the service delivery that you offer to your clients. So this is very, very important. And you never let clients do anything that isn't in their best interest. Otherwise, your marketing and all the effort that you put in to land new clients will not work out. So let's take a look at what most companies teach you. You've heard of all the social media, the blogging, the emailing, Facebook pages, cold calling, write a book. This is what is taught, but unfortunately, none of these deliver paying clients and a sustainable process to grow your business. It's just a lot of work and a lot of effort for no return or very little return. There are only 4 steps that you need to follow. 4 simple steps that take a little bit of work initially to implement. But here are the steps that you need to implement in your business if you want to grow it, automate it, and get clients to reach out to you. First of all, get a Facebook ad, a sign-up page, a webinar or video, and you get a new client. It's that simple. It's 4 steps: a Facebook ad, sign-up page, video or webinar, and a new client will come to you. Let me explain why I say this. So the webinar and video, if you look at the 3 compartments, number 1, if you have a good webinar, it creates rapport and credibility. It delivers value if you solve a problem or tell people how to go about implementing a specific system. And it's automated. It's that old elevator pitch we used to have back in the day, but automated. You can do it once and you can utilize it for months or years to come. So what is the structure of such a webinar that you compose? The first 10 minutes is an intro where you start building rapport and credibility. The next 30 minutes is the core, and that proves how you can help people and how they should go about implementing systems to help them in their business. In the last 10 minutes, you make them an offer. And an offer can be, work with me and let me help you implement XYZ in your business, or let's come do a demonstration and show you how good our services are. So it's a very simple process. 10 minutes of introduction to get the rapport and the credibility, 30 minutes of the core to prove that you can help them, and it really has to prove that you can help them in their business, and 10 minutes to make an offer to work with you. Now I'll give you an example of a client of ours. Paul's an investment specialist. Now this is not an easy industry to be in. You've got 24,000 competitors out there. It's a really, really tough market, and Paul's been in it for quite a while now. And before our initial meeting, Paul was manually prospecting for new investment clients, which proved to be extremely tough in this marketplace. Now, after 4 months of working with us, Paul is now generating an average of 30 potential clients via a monthly seminar he does. He chose to go seminar to introduce his services and explain what he does, and he now generates 30 potential clients on a monthly basis. It's automated, it's professional, and dramatically repositioned his business to go forward into the future. Now, with our latest webinar, we've generated more than 300 client conversations over a very small period of time. It shows you the impact you can have if you do it correctly, and the automation process behind it, that people can watch what you do, how you do it, and how you deliver value while you sleep. Now, the bottom line is, guys, one great presentation, it can be the backbone of real growth in your business, and you have to do it once, and after that you can automate the process. And this will allow you to focus on client retention and new value added services and all the other aspects in your business that you need to pay attention to, and not implement these manual prospecting processes that take up so much of your time and so much of your salespeople's times. Ask yourself the following question: how successful is the manual grinding, blogging, cold calling, and emailing in your business? Really start looking at it. Look at how much time you spend on it, how much time your team spends on it, and then ask yourself whether or not that is worth the effort. And if you can, implement a system and spend your time with better effect. And how would your business benefit if clients started reaching out to you? You know, I have a choice. My team and I have set aside some time over the next week to speak to you about how you can apply these principles in your business. Whatever your biggest challenges are, believe me, we've seen it and we know how to overcome it. On the call, we'll discuss how to craft a step-by-step game plan to hit your goals and how to implement the system that is successful in your industry, in your business. But remember one thing, you must have the knowledge or service that solves a major life or business problem, and hold yourself to the highest standards of integrity. So here's an opportunity for you guys. Why don't you go ahead and schedule a call? There should be a button at the bottom. Just schedule a short call with me, and I'll explain to you how you should go about looking at the SWOT system, and I'll give you advice on what you can implement in your business right now to help you scale your business with new clients into the next century.